During this video, we are going to show you how to create and submit eGOS forms through the eGOS module in Optisoft.net. So with our patient on screen, if we click on the eGOS button down the left-hand side, this will take us into the eGOS module. This first screen is designed to show you all the previous forms that you have created. The grid at the bottom will show you the details of each form, such as patient name, the current status of each form, the performer, the contractor, and any signatures that have been captured or are missing from each form. The controls at the top of the screen allow you to filter the grid at the bottom. You can filter via status, via eGOS form, via a date range, patient name, reference number, or performer. And as mentioned, each control will filter the list below. To reset the filter controls, there is a clear button in the toolbar, which will bring everything back to its default value. In order to create a eGOS form, we can click on New in the top left-hand corner and select the form that we wish to create. To begin with, we'll do the eGOS 1. The pages of each form are displayed across the top of the screen, and you can freely move through each page without having to complete the mandatory information. You can also come out of each form as many times as necessary by using the back button in the toolbar. And again, there is no restriction on how many times you can do this. So if we now go through the form and fill in the information, any field that is highlighted in red is a mandatory field and must be filled in order for a successful submission. And you can also see that the information that was available from the patient record has automatically been populated for me. Each page in the bottom right hand corner has a Save for Later and a Save and Next button. The Save for Later button will bring you out of this form the same as the back button does in the top left hand corner, and the Save and Next button will move us on to the next page. On the patient's eligibility page, any relevant information that's available on the patient record will be automatically selected for you. So here we have the over 60, the diabetic, the surgery, and the income support tick box ticked automatically for us. We can then just go ahead and fill in the rest of the information. When capturing signatures, there are numerous ways that you can do this. You can generate a QR code, which can then be scanned by any device capable of reading a QR code. You can use a graphics tablet or signature pad, which is available from Optisoft on request. If you have Optisoft installed on a touchscreen device, you can use the touchscreen facility, or you can use the mouse on screen like so. So if we now just continue to fill out the form, when we get to the last page, the Finish button in the bottom right hand corner will bring us back out to the main screen, and as you can see now in the grid, our eGOS form is listed. There is a batch signing facility within the eGOS module. If we click on the batch sign icon in the toolbar, for the performer and the contractor, we are then able to sign multiple forms in one go. Simply select the performer, choose the forms you wish to sign, make your signature, and accept. This can be repeated for the contractor. And also be done on the eGOS 3 forms as well. When finished, we can click on Back, which brings us back out to the main screen. In order to submit the forms, we can either select the form and click on Next Status in the toolbar, or if we right click and go to Status and then Sent, this will submit the form to PCSE, and upon successful acceptance, the status of the eGOS form will return as PCSE accepted. That form is now available on the PCSE portal, and you can log in to the portal to track its progress. If we now take a look at the eGOS 3, again by clicking on New in the top left hand corner and this time selecting eGOS 3. As before, the pages of the eGOS 3 are listed across the top of the screen. The patient information from the patient record has been automatically populated, and I can now just go through the rest of the form and fill in the missing information. On the prescription screen, all the prescriptions saved against the patient record are available in the existing prescription drop-down. Upon selection of the prescription, the vouchers will be automatically selected for you. So in this case, we have an A voucher and some PRISM vouchers. And again, the signatures can be captured in the methods mentioned. So if we then go through the rest of the form, in addition to the vouchers being selected automatically, their values will also come through automatically. And again, on the last page, the Finish button will bring us back out to the main screen. Upon submitting a form, should it get rejected, all you need to do is correct the information that is causing the rejection by double left clicking on the form. This will allow you to edit the form, and then by right clicking on the form you can choose to resubmit. Upon receiving payment for the eGOS forms, you can mark them as paid, again by right clicking, status and paid. This will effectively remove them from the historical list, as paid forms by default aren't displayed. However, you can change the status filter to view any paid forms as necessary. Historical forms can also be viewed per patient by returning to the patient module and going to the eGOS tab at the bottom of the screen. And that is how you create and submit eGOS forms through the eGOS module in Optisoft.net.